Good morning. It's time. Oops. Clicked the wrong one. MEP. Good morning. It is 8:06 a.m. on Tuesday, April 28th, 2026. Now, I stayed up late playing the Calibra and the Lost Souls of Limbo. And I didn't know this, but I figured there would be like endgame missions, an epilogue, and a true ending. Apparently, that update happened like exactly a week ago on the 21st of April. So, because I literally only have one mission left, like I almost 100% of the game last night. So I was like, okay, like I'm getting frustrated, I can't figure out this one mission, I'm gonna look it up. I try to find walkthroughs, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing on the epilogue chapters, because it's only been out for a week. And like, I see posts of people on Reddit being like, oh, message me for like walkthroughs. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So, I'm just glad I played the game now. That's why the game is called Closure Edition. I was curious why it was called that, because they didn't really explain it in the description. But yeah, like, there was a huge update that added like damn near 4 hours of gameplay. So, I just got lucky that I started to play it this week. But honestly, I love the game. It's so good. And you can tell the budget went up for the epilogue chapters. You can tell. That's all I'll say. I'm glad I didn't play the epilogue on camera because it's only been out for a week. And I feel like, I'm indifferent about playing games at launch because I think people should be able to experience things by themselves for the most part. Like, I don't mind playing like bigger title games unless like Nintendo. Everybody's gonna fucking play Nintendo. But for indie stuff, that's why I usually wait a year or two after it launches. That way it gives people a chance to play on their own. And by that point, everybody's uploading walkthroughs and stuff. That's why I usually wait a bit. I typically don't play indie games at launch for that reason. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's really good. Calibra is really good. Before we get started, subscribe to the Art Club. Only 3 days left if you want to join the April Prince. Let's begin. Man, it's been a week since we've played. Guys, welcome back to PokeRogue, but with only one Pokemon. Today is day 145. Let's see who we get to play today. This is my favorite part of the day, just cycling through. Ooh, Electrike. We should be fine, because it's not like there's an explicit ground area. So I think we're gonna be Gucci. Also, I didn't rearrange my scenes. You guys can't see it, but I do. I stream from a laptop, so like, I have to split screen everything. Okay, that's perfect. So I have a level 1 shiny Electrike. I have 18 candies, caught it 10 times, hatched it twice. I have 2 egg moves unlocked. One of them is ice, which is kind of crazy. Of course, girl only run. For abilities, I have static. The Pokemon is charged with a static electricity and has a 30% chance to paralyze attackers that make direct contact. That's pretty good. Lightning Rod. The Pokemon draws an all-electric type moves. Instead of taking damage, its special attack is boosted. I think the 30% paralyze is kind of huge, so we'll keep that. Let's take a peek at the IVs. Oh, that's pretty good, I think. So increasing defense or special defense could be good. Minus special attack, minus defense, minus speed, ew. I have no neutral, that sucks. Let's try Impish. It depends on what our moves are. I have Tackle, Thunder Wave, Leer, Frost Breath. Frost Breath. Laser blows his cold breath onto the target. This attack always results in a crit. Okay, that's cool. Heat Wave. Oh my goodness. What is this moveset? So it looks like our alternate moves are special attack. So I think I want to increase my special attack if I can. Because, yeah, electricity's gonna hit, but I should increase my special attacks because my electric is a physical move. So, Thunder Wave, Paralyze. Wait, I don't have a Thunder move off the jump. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, that's crazy. Okay, Thunder Wave just paralyzes. Tackle, tackle. Frost Breath, 90 accuracy, 60 power. Heat Wave, 95 power, 90 accuracy. Okay, Frost Breath hits only one. Heat Wave hits the whole field. I don't have an electric move? That's kind of insane. Well, guys, day 145. Electrike Shiny Only Run. Let's see how well we do. Usually Electrics do pretty fine for the first 10-ish levels. We just have to hope we don't encounter a ground type. It would give me an Enigma Berry. If we get electrified, we're fine, but ground is scary. Okay, Frost Breath is taking care of us for now. I think we at least get to level 25. Ooh, Toxic. You know what? We'll learn it, but I'm never going to use it. We'll replace Thunder Wave for now, because since I have a 30% chance to paralyze, we don't really need to keep it. It's quite concerning that I'm already slower. This is not good. Psychic Fangs? 85 power, 100 accuracy? Oh my glob. We're learning that right freaking now. 85 power? Holy. We're getting rid of Toxic. Poison. They could poison me, but I have Psychic. Oh, that didn't hurt that much. Oh. Uh-oh. Frost Breath. Cool. I mean, it's not like I can get doubly poisoned, right? That would be a crazy mechanic in the game. If you just got hit multiple times by poison, it just stacks. You know, I bet the devs contemplated that, but they didn't want the kids to break their gameplays. X defense. Always take your X back. You guys know the rules. Centrant. Finally, we got a paralysis. It's kind of sad how, like, powerful just tackling is. They're just throwing themselves at each other. It is quite concerning that we're poisoned this early on. Okay, this is the third Minccino. I legitimately never see Minccino. I never see Minccinos in these runs. Oh no. This is pathetic. If I wasn't poisoned, I still think I would have won. I don't know why I thought Taco would KO. I should have just gone for a guaranteed kill. I make that mistake not often, but often enough to where, like, I should have like a sticky note on my screen. Just go for kills. Go for kills. No mercy. I just got here. Oh. Sorry. What do you expect? It's the peace in broadcast, man. Oh, so what's up with my voice? I'm not trying to sound like a podcaster right now. Guys, should I start a podcast at 1? Okay, well, that was day 145. What a horrible day. Let's see who we get to play tomorrow. I hate when runs go badly. Hustle and mine them! Yay! They're probably gonna be shit and ass. Either way, thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. You can also watch these videos early on Twitch, twitch.tv/peacin_17. Go follow right now, but I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Hopefully it goes better. Oh my god, man. Okay. How do we spell Electrike? Electrike. Like a tricycle. Trike. Dude, I can't believe I lost like that. That's so embarrassing. I was level 6, dude. Oh, man. Electric. I think I want to start some drama. So I've lived my whole life in the Pacific Northwest. Besides like 4 months in Hawaii when I was in the 4th grade. So because of that 4 months, I love like local flavors. I like passion fruit, I like guava. My grandma had almost any fruit tree in her background, so I'd have that shit fresh. So because of that, anytime I go to a place, like a bakery or any type of shop, and they have like a guava or passion fruit flavor, I'm buying that shit. Because it's not often you see that. Like Washington, we get a lot of, we have a decent amount of diversity in the more populous areas. So you go to like a big city and they have a restaurant for every type of food. But anyway, there's this one bakery that I go to every once in a while. It's not in my city, so whenever I'm in the area, I'll try it. And it's a white-owned bakery, okay? So I go in yesterday, and they had a passion fruit, like, fruit tart. I'm like, ooh, wow, yummy. And I was like, yeah, I love passion fruit. I lived in Hawaii for a little bit. And I also bought another handful of things. I got some macaroons, and then this cream cheese brownie. The cream cheese brownie banged. Because this bakery obviously has a rotating menu. So like every quarter they have something different. So I get home, I try the passion fruit tart, and it was fine, but you can tell when they don't use actual fruit. You guys know the Hawaii's Own, like the canned drink? You can also buy the puree, like in the frozen section, that we can make your own juice. And you can tell when shops use that as their base because it's so saturated in flavor and it's almost gritty. And I took a bite of the passion fruit tart and I was like, oh, that's Hawaii's Own. I know that tastes like the back of my hand, even though I have a new freckle every month it seems on my hands. Also new PB. And I was so disappointed. Because what I love about more local bakeries is that they have like their own like subtle like way they season or how they sweeten things. But I'm always so disappointed when they just use like default shit. Which yeah, they gotta care about their margins. And let's be honest, who's gonna buy fucking passion fruit flavor in that white ass town? But I was like, minus $5, I guess. Ooh, Litten. Uh-oh. Litten turns into fire dark because they're evil. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot that's not a move. Shit. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. I live! Give me a Mewtwo right now. Oh! Genesect. New form normal, new ability, new nature. New starter! Extreme speed, also max special defense. Hell yeah. Wait, I forgot, I'm allowed to go for catches now. But I will say the bakery had, I think, second best macaroons I've had in my life. It makes me quite sad. I live in like a decent populated city, but like none of our bakeries hit. It makes me so sad. I've thought about when I get old, I want to live in the middle of the city so I can just walk to wherever I need to go. Because you know when you're old, you shouldn't have to like drive. But then I'm thinking, dude, if I live like down the street from a coffee shop or a bakery, I'm gonna get so much more fatter. Like, since it's my birthday week, and I usually don't call it that, but like, this week I was like, you know, I'm 27, I deserve more treats. I've had like a treat every single day for a week now. And let me just say, the scale is showing it. I kind of want to try the Starbucks ube drink, but I know I'm gonna be disappointed. I think the best ube, like, chain restaurant item I've had is either the McDonald's ube pie, which is only available in Hawaii. Sorry. A good alternative is the ube pie at Jollibee's. It's a bit crispier than the McDonald's ube pie, but it's really good. Oh! My speed is so shit and ass. I think I should change my nature next turn. But that's not gonna happen because this run is gonna bang. Oh, I think I also lowered my defense with my nature. Oop. Ah. Oops. I meant to spare you. Always take your X back. Teehee. Signal beam? Huh? A bug move? I'll take it, I guess. I'm here. I would never leave you guys. I'm just stuck in the void. Man, that hasn't happened in a while, huh? You know what? I did get an NVIDIA driver update notification that I skipped. That's probably it, y'all. Dodged. There's no way Electrike can learn. Yeah, it's not for me. Always take your X back. Now this might be like, not necessarily a dickish thing that I do, but whenever I go to a new place, like a restaurant or like any type of place where they sell things, so I guess any business anyway. To a new business, my default question is, oh, what do you recommend? And I don't ask that because, like, I genuinely want a recommendation. I ask that just to see how well trained the workers are. Ooh! Egg voucher plus. I'm redeeming that shit right now. Oh, misclick. Gambling time. Fuck my life. Because, in my opinion, if you can't teach your workers how to, like, follow a script, like just a baseline script, kind of like an elevator pitch, right? This is what the business does, this is what the best things are. If your worker can't answer that shit, then I don't trust your establishment. I will buy something and never come back. Take note, small business owners. I care too much. Whoa. Cause you know, I've never been like formally trained in sales, but I would bang at it. Cause at my current job, I'm not in the sales department, but I do like indirectly do a lot of sales, because sales is basically where you're like, hey, this is what we have, I have to identify what will be good for you, this is the recommendation, and also like schmooze and like flirt a little, but not like flirt, but you know what I mean. Shockwave. Should I learn that? You know what? I'm not gonna learn Shockwave, because I feel like we're gonna learn an electric move at some point. I gotta. Oh, also, I saw the Mother Mary movie. It was good. I'm excited to see Devil Wears Prada 2 this week. Even though, like... No. You get— oh, fuck. Double battle! You guys have to promise to not, like, fucking take me out for this tape. I didn't think the Devil Wears Prada movie was like monumental. It felt like just like a 2000s movie. Like feel good, fun to watch, very simple plot. I do wonder what the second one is gonna be about. Because, like, I've seen most of the trailers they've put out. And it just seems like time skip, and then she just works for another company. Go on, Shockwave? See, I told y'all I would learn Shockwave naturally. So... Uh-oh. We also knew PB. Like, I'm excited to see it, but I'm not going into it with, like, high expectations. Do you guys remember? Oh my god, this was months ago. But... it's relevant. So, I don't remember what movie it was. I remember it was a full theater. Oh, fuck, I forgot what movie it was. Anyway, it was a full theater, and I was sitting next to these two teenagers, girl and a boy. The boy was like very, so, and they were freaking out over every single trailer that was being shown. And the guy was like literally jumping up and down in his seat when the Devil Wears Prada 2 trailer was like shown. So, I thought back to that moment being like, the movie wasn't that, like, impactful. Like, it's not like it was cinema. It was just like a 2000s feel-good movie. And I remember that one guy, the Mario movie trailer showed and he was not happy. Like, he did not react at all. Guess he's not a gamer. Oh, anyway, I was going into the main point of... I feel like every movie, like 9 out of 10 movies nowadays, like have to mean something. It's gotta be about some like deeper message or like a societal critique. There aren't many just slapstick or feel-good movies. And I was thinking about this when I was seeing like the Mother Mary movie, like as I was watching the trailers before the movie. And it could be that's just what I consume, but like when you go to the movies, you still see all the trailers, you see all the posters, and wait, I'm thinking. And I'm trying to think of why that is like the trend in the past like maybe 10-ish years. Because a lot of American media is about spectacle and underlying heroism and patriotism in a lot of the media we consume. Oh fuck, I should have taken the free one. Oopsie. It's Chris! Hi Chip, welcome in. So, I'm trying to like think as to why a lot of our media is a bit more hard-hitting now. And I think it's because the people who are making movies and TV shows are millennials and Gen Xers. Or sorry, not Gen X. Fuck, who was right before the millennials, before millennials, but after boomers. Like the 30 to 50-year-olds, they're the ones making media because, you know, they're graduating college, they're making connections. And they've grown up. Is it Gen X? I had it right then. Like, they're the ones having kids, experiencing... Because they would have been the people who grew up during and right before the Cold War era. So during times in which there has been almost damn near constant conflict, either domestic or international, so they have yet to experience a decade of solace. I remember, like, the trend, I think, like, 5-ish years ago, was media and movies being very saturated and colorful. But that was in, like, the 2015s to 2020s to where, I think the majority of our populace was very depressed. And during lockdowns and restrictions, like, we needed things that would brighten our day. And a lot of the media, in terms of visuals, from the 2005s to 2010s were very dark and gloomy, like the classic, like, color grading you saw in Twilight, like the really obscure blue hue to everything. Ooh, Iron Tail, like kind of alluding to, like, the kind of doom and gloom a lot of Americans felt in terms of our economy in that period. Ooh, Sniper. Oh, next level is the Fin fight. A lot of the media now, in terms of, like, how films are edited in the past, like, maybe 3 years, is very quick. Not a lot of long, steady shots. A lot of close-in framing. A lot of, like, you can say punchy edits. I see we do... I don't think he's gonna swap. Like, it's very reminiscent of, like, the media... Oh! it's very reminiscent of the media we see online, because, like, everybody just watches fucking YouTube and TikTok now. I think he's gonna switch, so I'm gonna go for a guaranteed hit of Signal Beam again. Ooh, he didn't switch. Whew. Ooh, Bite. I don't want Bite, even though Bite is such a good move. Uh-oh. Shit. We die. FMCO. Oh, I need to change the IVs. I'll increase my speed. Oops. I would love to go back to a time where our movies were just dumb as hell. But I don't know if I actually want that. Like, I think... What was the trailer I saw? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm Google searching. Lazy Dad movie. Okay, that's not helping. 2020 or 2026. Yeah, okay, I found it. The Breadwinner. Wait, is it out? Oh, it comes out this month in May. May 29th. Okay. So... I keep on seeing trailers in the theater for the Breadwinner movie. And it's crazy to me that, like, a movie like that is being made in this current time. Because, like, they show it in the trailer, but, like, the plot is, like, Husband, wife, they have several kids. The father's a car salesman, and the wife, they don't say her job, but she might be a teacher, but she has like a product pitch and it does well. So like the husband has to do all the home stuff. And I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I just think it's ridiculous that a movie like this is being made. Just like leaning into the idea that men are just bad at parenting. Like, I don't know who the movie is for. It's being marketed a lot, though. Like, they're really trying. I think I'm gonna die here. Like, is the movie for middle-aged housewives who really want to, like, divorce their husbands? Like, who's the movie for? I think we're past the point of saying that men are incompetent in that aspect. I don't know. And like, anytime they play the trailer in theaters, like, the crowd is laughing. Like, I guess they're the ones who's gonna see it. Ain't no way, a 15 stream streak? Holy. Thank you, Chip. You know, do we think anybody's gonna... I really don't have any electric moves? Fuck my life, man. Sorry. I love my life. Guys, 1,000 subs right now and I quit my job and we can play this game all day. Ooh, egg time! I love Neckley! I forgot what, like, tangent I was gonna go on. I know, like, femcel content is, like, really prominent right now. But, can I just say... Always take your X-Pack! That is what I wanted to say, take your X-Pack. I don't know if that trend is good. I think it's dumb to have the perspective that all men bad. I think that's reductive. Like, one should be more critical of the systems and normalities we have in place rather than the populace. It's reminding me of, like, 2010 and 2015 YouTube where, like, everybody hated women. Because when you approach any rationality with irrationality, people are going to oppose it. Especially the ones that are being targeted. But the thing is, I don't know what to do. Because, like, I've had some friends who are men be like, ah, everybody hates men nowadays. And that's their takeaway. They're not, like, consuming and absorbing the criticisms. They're just immediately deflecting. Why is this the hardest fight of my motherfucking life when I have a type advantage but I have no electric moves? Like, what the hell is going on? I think I mentioned this on camera yesterday when we were playing Culebra, but I'm gonna die. But the concept of, like, generational trauma and, like, reteaching and unlearning societal norms and pressures is going to take centuries to unlearn. Increasing my speed was dumb. We'll do mild. So what can we do? I think the best thing one can do is talk to those in your immediate circle and not post TikToks. Because when you make any post online, you are potentially exposing that ideology to literally anybody in the world. And yes, maybe don't stay in your little bubble all the time. But sometimes antagonizing media isn't the best approach. So I think rhetoric that is intentionally isolating is not helpful. No, I'm asleep! People listening to my takes. Oops. I think it's totally fine for people ignore that person's name. I think it's fine for people to, like, talk about their stories or anecdotal happenings. But it's important to not let... Well, they're moody. To not let your biases shape your whole perspective. Like, one should be willing to consume opposing perspectives and opinions. That's why I don't ever want to become, like, a political creator. Like, yeah, I'll talk about things in passing. I keep a lot of what I think to myself. But it's because out of all the different perspectives one can have, politics is one that can affect everybody. Because politics is directly linked to your lived experience, both past, present, and future. So why would people not feel strongly about it? Uh-oh, fin fight. Lock in. I think Score Bunny can learn Mud Shot, so they were kind of scared here. I have 1 HP. How the fuck did that happen? Why is Electrike just shitting ass? Okay, we have time for one more. They're just horrible. Horrible. No me gusta Electrike. Es mal. Es el peor, starter. Empezares to start. No sé. Anyway, what was the thing I wanted to end on? I don't know. It is Tuesday, it's my Monday. I think the funniest thing about Click and Go Live every day is I don't necessarily go back and watch streams as they happen, but like every month I will kind of skim through VODs to find clips. And it's so funny. It's actually quite sad. But it's quite funny how VODs on Monday and Tuesday I think are where I'm my most elated and happy, and then by the time Friday comes, I just like want to die. Kidding, I'm kidding. Like, I just feel like so exhausted, and I say this many times, but y'all, if y'all could hear the work drama, holy fuck. There's so much shit all the time. And I don't want to share it, because, like, okay. I don't think I would get fired, because my bosses are, like, old as shit. So, I don't think they have a TikTok or anything. But I think it's quite concerning how transparent people are online, and I know I skirt that line many times. But people will be showing, like, their office or how to get into their workplace. What the fuck are you doing? You don't need to dox yourself for, like, a TikTok. You don't need to. But it does kind of concern me how people have gotten fired for, like, sharing their political takes online. That does worry me a bit. Or just, like, posting anything online. Like, a handful of my coworkers know I post. Ooh, charge beam. People do that? Yeah, I remember seeing this one girl. She was like, oh my god, first day of my new internship! And like, she shows her badge, she shows herself walking into the building, and then the next day she posts a TikTok, be like, guys, I got fired. It's like, no fucking shit! Yeah, we'll learn charge beam. Like, I swear, these Gen Zers are dumb as hell. They don't know how to work. And when they do get a job, they fuck it up. Why did that not kill? Anyway, I promise you guys, whenever I can tell all my work stories, it's gonna be insane. And I know I, like, hype it up, but it's actually fucking insane! Which part of Gen Z? The ones who grew up with, like, Instagram and stuff. Uh-oh, I'm dropping frames. They're out to get me. Oh, no. I think the ones that grew up with Snapchat. So, like, just past my age. So, like, 25 and under. Like, the ones who are just graduating college. Finalmente, yo aprendí un move de electricity. You don't need help. Oh, that was a crit. Oh my god. Teehee. I saw the start of IG. Uh-oh. Please don't post a day of my life working at my job. You'll get in trouble. We don't need double edge. Always take your X back, guys. I missed that IG. I only started using Instagram, I think, when I was like 16 or 17. But I never posted my face. I just posted like art stuff. If you scroll down my page, you can find it. Bang. Go. I hate to do this, but I have to take him out. So I went to Seattle the other day to celebrate my birthday with my secret boyfriend. And we walked around Pike's Place Market. And if you haven't been, it's like basically like about a block stretch that's closed off from cars. That has like street vendors, some in-building vendors, and then like underground inside building vendors. It's cool. I've never been in like the underground shops. But I was walking through and there was like at least like 10 different shops inside that were like for like mini galleries or for artwork sale, and I was like walking through it, I was like, this could be me. Like, I can do this. Like, it gave me a lot of hope. Because everybody says the arts are dying, which I can kind of see. But if there are shops in Seattle that can stay in operation and have like an in-person space, which rent in Seattle for tenants and businesses alike is hella expensive. I was like walking through it, I was like, damn, it's possible. I mentioned that because when I was on the train ride home, I turned to my secret boyfriend and I was like, I can do it. If I try hard, if I had the time and money to invest, I think I could do that. I mean, yeah, wait till I'm 50. And the one that like really hit home was there was this one elderly person who had like a really small, like, in the building, it was maybe the size of like a studio apartment, like a smaller space. Oh my god, they have 4 Pokemon, what the hell? And she was just selling her watercolor drawings. Only open for 4 hours a day, 3 days a week. I don't know how much money she makes, but I was like, she must make enough to like cover rent every month. Or maybe she bought the space years ago. I was like, I can do it. I would just need a loan of $1 million, but I'd make it back. I mean, I guess it would make sense in a place like Pike's Place because people go there to buy. Uh-oh, we're dropping frames. They're out to get me. I'll learn Shockwave. Because I know I joke about this all the time, about like how I want to quit my job, but there's just been like a handful of things that have happened where it's not like the worst thing, but it's not the best either. And, you know, I've been trying to apply to things, you know, following up, blind emailing, or cold emailing. Oh, Cress again! I almost said yummy, but... But then I just think to myself, like... I can't imagine being unemployed when I'm 27 now. Easy. Ooh, the city! Okay, guys, I have to go. I actually have to get ready for work, so... We did not see if Electrike can get past Finn, but maybe he will. I want to see if I can hatch any eggs, though. I did favorites by accident. One egg. 2 egg. Oops. The only thing that is keeping me at work is tax returns. Sorry. I work so I can get money back. Oh, I can get the passive! Ball fetch. The Pokemon will fetch the Pokeball from the first failed throw of the battle, even if it did not participate. Oh, wait, that's cool. W. Okay. We got some eggs. I got a passive unlock. That's pretty good. You know, the only reason why I'm working is to, like... It's so hard to get disability benefits. And I knew once Trump got elected, it's not gonna work out, so... Because in order to get, Social Security, like when you're old as shit, you need to have at least you need to have 40 work credits, which is the equivalent of 10 years of labor, at a minimum, or if you're an independent contractor or freelancer, you need to report at least, I think it was $7,000 in income a year, if you're a contractor. So if you're an artist who makes $10K a year, for 10 years straight, you can get Social Security. But the problem is, your Social Security wages, there's like a baseline that everybody is eligible for, as long as you hit that work credit count. But your baseline can go up if you have a higher average income. So if you... I think the baseline is $1,200 or $1,300 a month. I think it's $1,200. I'm leaning more towards $1,200. But if you have like a really high salary, like if you're a doctor and you made $100K a year for 10 years, then your Social Security income will go up because your average is higher than somebody who only made $50K a year. TLDR. Yes, you can apply for disability prior to being retirement age, but your benefit amount is very low. And then when you try to get Social Security when you're elderly, you might not get it, because Social Security is based on your labor and the amount of time you've worked. And then SSDI, which is Social Security Disability Insurance, is based on your disability status. They aren't the same thing. So just because you are disabled and you have not worked for the majority of your life doesn't mean you're going to automatically be eligible for SSI. Good to know when you're young. So what I will say is get your money up. Get your money up. You need to increase your annual average income. Like, if you only work 10 years, then that's your average. But if you work 40 years of your life and you go from, like, maybe 40K salary to 100K, they're going to take the highest average of your 10 highest grossing years of income. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, I gotta go. I gotta make breakfast, and then I gotta get ready for my Zoom meeting. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Wait, I think my hair looks good today. Look at it. It's not gonna stay like this, but... So, yes, keep working for your tax returns, but no, you should truly be working for your Social Security. And Social Security is not like a bank. All the money that they take out from Social Security now from your pay stubs is, to pay the current elderly folks. So it's not like you get to take that money out later, so you should be saving in like a 401k or RFA. I forgot what the acronym is. But you should be saving and investing if you can as well. Only if you... I'm not investing though, because I don't believe in investing. I think it's morally wrong.